Besides being two successful athletes in their respective sports, Michael Phelps and Lewis Hamilton are two tycoons who have amassed huge fortunes in their careers. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Michael Phelps and Lewis Hamilton. So, let's fight! Luxury transportation. Both athletes like to travel in comfort and sophistication, but who has the best means of transportation at their disposal? To take a break from his work routine, Michael Phelps loves to go out on luxury boats with friends and family to party or go on adventures. During his famous duel against a shark, for example, he was seen on a 28-foot-long jetty capable of carrying up to 5 people, which can be chartered for $1,200 per day. To fulfill his schedule of appointments in various parts of the world, Michael Phelps travels in very luxurious and cozy private jets. He has been spotted, for example, in a Bombardier Challenger 300, a modern twin-engine aircraft perfect for medium-sized executive trips. The interior of the aircraft is modernly finished, with a compact bathroom and a cabin capable of carrying 8 passengers safely and comfortably. And for those who want to charter a jet of this model, it costs about $7,000 per flight hour. Michael Phelps also shared photos traveling in an exclusive jet belonging to the U.S. company Under Armour, which is a Gulfstream G550, one of the safest and best-performing private jets in the world, capable of reaching speeds close to the speed of sound. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 19 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. And to be able to travel in such a jet, it is estimated that it is necessary to pay about $12,000 for each hour of flight. To enjoy time on the high seas, Hamilton is constantly spotted aboard different yachts. But the boat he really owns is the Sunseeker 90, a modern and beautiful 88-foot-long yacht. The interior of the boat is very comfortable, with a total of 4 cabins that can accommodate up to 8 people. And to own such a vessel, some sources speculate that the driver had to shell out around 5.6 million euros. When it comes to aircraft, Hamilton once owned a Bombardier Challenger 605, a medium-sized, long-range business jet that can cross continental distances with ease and efficiency. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable, with a very wide and spacious structure offering an exceptional flying experience for up to 12 passengers, a comfort confirmed by the photo Hamilton posted on his Instagram. And to own one of these, you have to invest a real fortune. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model costs around $29 million. And for owning his own little toys, Lewis Hamilton wins this round. Point for him. Most expensive property. The two businessmen don't know how to skimp when it comes to buying a good place to live, but who has the most luxurious property? Michael Phelps, for example, owns a high-value property in the Paradise Valley region of Arizona. It is a huge mansion of clean design that has more than 10,000 square feet of interior area. The interior of the property has many luxuries, such as a living room that opens to the outside and a kitchen that has modern appliances and sophisticated white cabinets. There are also about 8 bathrooms on the property, each boasting unique features, as well as 6 exquisite bedrooms, which include a luxurious suite containing a closet filled with bookshelves and a spacious bathroom that leads to a patio with a hot tub. Among the other areas of the mansion are a large home theater, a classically styled bar, and a court for practicing basketball or tennis, as well as beautiful bathrooms and a glass-walled exercise room. Outside, there is a 1.73-acre plot of land, where the house has a huge swimming pool with a lovely waterfall and an integrated spa. In addition to all this, there is also a guest house for the athlete to receive his guests with great sophistication and comfort. And although it is not known exactly how much Michael Phelps paid for the place, it must not have been cheap, since the current estimated price of the property exceeds $10 million. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton owns an apartment located on Greenwich Street in New York's Tribeca neighborhood. It's nothing less than a 9,100 square foot triplex, a huge space capable of offering a lot of comfort for the driver. The living room, for example, is very large, with double-height ceilings that give the room a great feeling of spaciousness. Another striking feature of the property is the huge number of windows, providing excellent natural light. And it's not cheap to live in this gigantic apartment. According to some sources, the Hamilton condominium alone pays around $16,000 a month. The price of the property is what really scares, having been sold in 2021 for $49.5 million, although the driver initially asked for $57 million. In other words, Hamilton wins this round by a long shot. Point for the driver. Cars. Both tycoons invest large sums in good vehicles for their garages, but who owns the most expensive cars? Michael Phelps, for example, has several luxury cars in his collection. $33,000 AM General Humvee, $76,000 Rolls-Royce Corniche, $90,000 Cadillac Escalade, $90,000 Mercedes-Benz GLS Class, $93,000 BMW 7 Series, $95,000 Hummer H1, $110,000 Land Rover Range Rover. Phelps has also owned a Porsche Panamera, a luxury sedan, ideal for those who love speed and great adventures, as it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds and is valued at around $140,000. Michael Phelps has also been seen with a Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG, a beautiful convertible equipped with a V8 engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds and reaching a top speed of 186 miles per hour electronically limited. And the price of this car can reach more than $178,000. The athlete has also been spotted with a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, a supercar capable of reaching impressive speeds, being among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of the price, a vehicle like this can cost around $400,000. Michael Phelps has also posed next to a 2010 Ford Mustang Roush Barrett-Jackson Edition, a limited edition model, which has only 25 vehicles produced. The car has a 540 horsepower supercharged V8 engine, and although the car does not belong to the athlete, it was auctioned to benefit his institute. And the selling price of this Mustang was $400,000. Hamilton, on the other hand, is speculated to have the following cars: $22,000 Can-Am Maverick X3, Mercedes-Benz EQC for $68,000, Jaguar XJ for $86,000, Mercedes EQS for $120,000, Mercedes AMG G63 for $160,000, Mercedes-Benz AMG GT for $170,000, Mercedes Maybach S600 for $185,000, 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500 for $200,000, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG for $250,000, Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR for $265,000, Ferrari 599 GTO for $700,000, McLaren P1 for $1,200,000, LA Ferrari for $1,200,000, Mercedes Maybach 6 for $2 million, Pagani Zonda 760LH for $2.6 million, and even a Mercedes AMG Project 1, the only car in the world to bring Formula One hybrid technology to the streets. To give you an idea of its power, it can accelerate from 0 to 124 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds, reaching a top speed of 217 miles per hour. If you want to own Hamilton's supercar, you'll need to shell out no less than $2.7 million. And the most expensive is his Shelby 427 Cobra, a collectible that can cost up to $5 million. So it's clear that Hamilton wins this round. Point for the Brit. Other properties. Both athletes love to buy and sell luxury properties, but who has the most impressive real estate portfolio? Starting with Michael Phelps. He is believed to have once owned, for example, a 5,200 square foot residence in central Camden Square, which is in the city of Baltimore, Maryland, in the United States. Built in 1910, the house has unique features compared to others in the same area, as it is spacious and designed with modern urban and industrial finishes. Upon entering the premises, there is a cozy living room with a sophisticated wood floor and high ceilings that give the space a greater sense of spaciousness. The dining room is next to the living room, while the gourmet kitchen is one of the largest rooms in the house, with a polished concrete island and high-standard appliances. In addition to these sophisticated surroundings, the home also features 4 bedrooms, 3 luxury bathrooms, a home office that includes a fitness center, a laundry room with large tanks, and a 2,600 square foot outdoor space with wood seating. Moving to the top floor, there is a very spacious rooftop deck that is perfect for holding outdoor celebrations, as the environment includes a wet bar and offers prime views of the city skyline. To give you an idea of how much this property is worth, records show that Michael Phelps sold the place for a paltry $960,000, even though he bought it for $1,030,000. Raising the price further, Michael Phelps also once owned an apartment in Baltimore's Fells Point neighborhood. The property is just over 4,000 square feet, and among the main amenities is a glass-walled living room that integrates a dining area next to a fireplace. There is also a small office, a kitchen with stainless steel appliances, and a terrace with living space, great for taking in the views of the area. As reported by the media, the athlete sold the property for $1.25 million, despite having bought it in 2007 for $1.699 million. But it doesn't end there, as he also had another Tuscan-style property in the Paradise Valley region, which was bought shortly after it was finished. Built in 2014, the swimmer's former residence has over 6,000 square feet of interior space, filled with unique handcrafted details, such as imported wood flooring and custom lighting in every room. The living room features a stunning chandelier and a huge fireplace that separates the room from the main dining area. There's also a family room with a fireplace and a TV, next to the marble-tiled kitchen, which has great appliances and a large island for preparing meals, as well as a built-in coffee area and pantry with clean cabinets. Moving on to the bedrooms, the house has 5 spacious bedrooms, which can be decorated according to each owner's taste, and a very cozy suite, which has a sitting area and a fireplace, as well as doors opening onto a beautiful garden. The suite also includes a walk-in closet and a bathroom with double sinks, a soaking tub for relaxing, and a separate shower stall. The luxuries of the residence do not stop there. There is also a modern media room and a total of 6.5 bathrooms, which were built with very similar features. Outside, there is a 35,000 square foot landscaped lot, which features a manicured lawn, fruit trees, and plenty of spaces for entertaining or relaxing outdoors. There is also a sitting area in the back, a lovely fountain at the main entrance, and a space for get-togethers, where there is a barbecue and a balcony. Another of the most spectacular luxuries of this residence is without a doubt the large swimming pool, which is great for leisure days, and also has a separate spa. It is possible to notice that besides all these qualities, the residence is also located in a quieter and safer area, which is ideal for a great Olympic record holder like Michael Phelps to live with his family. As reported by the media, the athlete purchased this property in late 2015 for the princely sum of $2.53 million. He then sold it for $3.5 million, despite initially asking for $4.1 million. Hamilton, for his part, has an apartment in Monaco, a city where he is always taking part in Formula One races. It is speculated that the property is located in the Monte Carlo district and cost around $15 million. Raising the price, in 2017 the driver bought a house in the Kensington area of West London in the UK. The decor has a more classical architecture, with older but very sophisticated furniture. Although there isn't much information about the driver's property, according to media reports, he paid around £18 million. New York City, in the United States, is another place that Lewis Hamilton likes to invest in, and it's no wonder that he owns 2 apartments in the city. One of them has an incredible view of the Hudson River and is located in a super luxurious building that offers many amenities for its residents. The condominium's amenities include a well-equipped gym, steam room, 82-foot heated swimming pool, massage room, outdoor party room, and much more. And it's no wonder that other celebrities such as the famous couple Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen also live there. And to give you an idea of the price, Lewis Hamilton is estimated to have invested around £32 million. In addition to these properties, it is speculated that he has an apartment in Switzerland overlooking Lake Geneva, in Nyan, and a mansion in the mountains of Colorado. This is one of the driver's favorite properties and supposedly where he plans to stay after he retires, as it is an enchanting retreat. The place has many luxuries, such as breathtaking views of the region in any season, and the property is aligned with the mountains where the driver loves to venture into the snow. And although Hamilton loves spending time here, it's not known how much he paid for it. Considering the high price of Hamilton's properties, that's another point for him. Business. As well as being great athletes, they also have other sources of income. But which of them has the most lucrative businesses? Michael Phelps, for example, knows how to multiply his fortune. One of his main ways of making money is through investments. Over the years, he has invested in several ventures, such as the therapy platform Talkspace, the mental health company Medibio, and the clothing and accessory startup Aquasphere, in which he is also a shareholder. The swimming star has also launched his line of clothing and accessories for swimmers, called MP Michael Phelps, and has opened a diving school for children of all ages, called Michael Phelps Swim School. The athlete also decided to invest in writing, collaborating in the production of books about his career, including No Limits, The Will to Succeed, and Beneath the Surface, My Story. Another of the athlete's ventures was Michael Phelps Push the Limit, an electronic game for Xbox 360. Michael Phelps also began a career as a speaker, becoming much in demand to share his experiences at sports and corporate conferences. But Michael Phelps' biggest source of income, outside of swimming, is undoubtedly through sponsorships and advertising deals. Among the main brands that have invested in the athlete's image are sports fashion Under Armour, Colgate Dental Products, Omega Watches, fashion brand Louis Vuitton, Crave Jerky Healthy Snacks, Head and Shoulder Shampoos, among many others. And, even after retiring from competition, Michael Phelps still keeps most of his agreements with companies. In addition, the former Olympic athlete has also started to invest in golfing ventures in recent years, which has been the main sport he is currently engaged in. Lewis Hamilton, on the other hand, is not far behind. To manage his sources of income, he founded Project 44, a company that manages all his businesses. In the vegan food market, for example, Hamilton is a partner in Neat Burger, a fast food restaurant that produces burgers without animal meat, with branches in New York, London, Milan, and Dubai. Another of his investments is in Athletic Greens, a sports nutrition company that sells supplements. Hamilton is also one of the investors in the startup Notco, a company that creates tasty plant-based foods. As for motorsport, he decided to found his own racing team, called X44, which competes in the off-road electric car category. Since 2022, the driver has also been co-owner of the Denver Broncos, an American soccer team competing in the NFL, which has been valued by Forbes at $5.1 billion. In 2023, Hamilton entered the spirits industry with the launch of Almave, a brand that produces alcohol-free tequila, the bottle of which costs around $40. In addition to all this, Lewis has also launched Dawn Apollo Films, his own audiovisual production company. We can say that Lewis Hamilton is not only a genius on the track, but also knows how to stand out in the business world. And because it's difficult to determine the profit of each business, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. As two successful athletes, everyone knows that they have amassed huge fortunes. But which one has the biggest net worth? Michael Phelps, for example. To get an idea of his earnings, the Olympic Committee pays a certain amount of money for each athlete who wins a medal. As Michael Phelps has won 28 medals in his entire career, 23 of them gold, he has likely earned approximately $640,000 just this way. As for his wages, some sources speculate that he earned about $2 million per year as a swimmer. And although this is a great income, it is a far cry from all the money he made. This is because Michael Phelps was for a long time the #1 swimmer in the world, which allowed him to close many advertising deals that contributed heavily to his net worth. One of the athlete's sponsors was Under Armour, and Michael Phelps reportedly earned, over the entire time of his contract with the brand, about $5 million. And to get a sense of how much he made in total, according to The Street, in the last years of his career, Michael Phelps earned about $9.3 million a year, but he once received as much as $12 million. Today, even after retiring from swimming, Michael Phelps continues to earn a lot of money through his other sources of income and leads a very quiet life with his family. And although nobody knows for sure the total value of Michael Phelps' fortune, some sources estimate the athlete's net worth to be approximately $100 million. Lewis Hamilton is not far behind. To give you an idea of his earnings, he is nothing less than the highest paid driver in Formula One history and the highest paid British sportsman of all time, surpassing soccer great David Beckham. Compared to other sports, in 2021 he came 8th in the list of the highest paid athletes in the world, earning around $82 million for the year. This is due to the fact that he is the only driver who goes beyond the barriers of his sport, being a very strong figure in the media, which is why he is coveted by big companies. To give you an idea of his relevance, on Instagram alone, for example, he has more than 36 million followers. And because he has a good image in the eyes of the public, big brands invest a lot of money in associating their image with that of the driver. He has already been sponsored by companies such as car manufacturer Mercedes, electronics company LG, American fashion house Tommy Hilfiger, sports brand Puma, among many others. And to give you an idea of how much he's made from his contracts in recent years, between 2016 and 2017 he earned around $50 million from sponsorships and prize money. The following year, he pocketed another $51 million, and 12 months later, another $55 million. By 2023, Forbes estimates that he had earned around $65 million from all his income. And the driver's earnings should continue to rise, since in July 2023, Hamilton signed a 2-year deal with Mercedes that would pay him $60 million a year. And although he terminated the contract a season later, the driver has already signed another one, this time to race for Ferrari, where he will supposedly be pocketing up to $107 million in the 2025 season. And according to estimates, Lewis Hamilton's net worth is around £280 million, or more than $380 million, but with the huge sums he has received in recent years, it is likely that his fortune is much higher than that. And because he has a higher estimated fortune, Lewis Hamilton wins this final round. At the end of this fight, we have 1 point for Michael Phelps against 6 points for Lewis Hamilton, who wins this battle handily. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.